in front of the vehicle. I want to check this vehicle from top to bottom, side to side, front to rear for any structural damage. Check underneath it to make sure there's no major leaks. Let's check our lights. Our clearance lights in front of our tractor are amber, clean and working. Our four-way flashers are amber, clean and working. Our high beams and our low beams are clear, clean and working. Our license plate is up to date, clean and attached, present and tight. And our front bumper is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Start walking down the vehicle. Four-way flasher, amber, clean and working. We have our service lights or utility lights or work lights. They are clear, clean and working. Our clearance light, if we back up, we can see it. It is amber, clean and working. And we have DOT tape from the front all the way to the rear, present, clean, and visible. Let's go to the back of our tractor. Both our mud flaps has our DOT tape, present, clean, working. We want to check our red four-ways. They are clean and working. Our reverse light is clear, clean, and working. And underneath, we have our license plate light is clear, clean, and working. Four-way flasher, amber, clean and working. Here we have our ABS light. That is amber, clean, and it should not be on. If it is on, we need to go to the shop and get it serviced on. We have our marker light, red, clean and working. Both of our four-way flashes are red, clean and working, and our marker lights at the top are red, clean and working.
Marker light at the top.
Yep, DOT tape is all present in the back of our vehicle. All right, examiner, would you please assist me while checking my brake lights? Stand to the rear side of the vehicle. I'm going to get in and press down my brake pedal. Give me a thumbs up if you see my brake lights behind my tractor and my trailer come on. Continue walking. My marker light, red, clean and working. DOT tape from the rear all the way to the front of the trailer is present and clean and visible. We have our four-way flasher, amber, clean and working. Once again, our DOT tape on the back of our mud flap is clean and working. We have our four ways. They are red, clean and working. Our reverse light is clear, clean and working. Our license plate light is clear, clean and working. Just in case I missed it. Let's get to our clearance light. That is amber, clean and working. Our work light on this side is clear, clean and working. We have a four-way flasher is what? Amber, clean and working. And now, that completed my little walk around checking all my lights and reflectors. We want to check underneath this hood. On the passenger side, underneath the engine compartment. Our windshield washer fluid cap present and tight between added full, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. Our alternator, it is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. The wires on the alternator are not cut, frayed, dry, rotten, loose, properly mounted and secure with no corrosion. This unit is belt driven. I can pull the center of the belt, make sure it has no more than 3/4 inch play. It is not cut, frayed, dry, rotten, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our fan blades are all present and tight, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. All our hoses have no leaks. All our wires have no corrosion. All not cut, frayed, dry, rotten, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's go to the other side. Water pump's on the other side of this.
The water pump is on the other side of this vehicle.
Yeah, for the as far as automatic. Let's start with our water pump. It is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. This unit is belt driven. I can find the water pump by looking at the biggest holes from the bottom of the radiator and tracing it straight to the water pump. All right, back on fluids. Our coolant cap present and tight between add and full, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. We have our engine oil cap is present and tight between add and full. I can check the oil level by pulling out the dipstick, wiping it off, putting it back in, pulling it back out. It should be between add and full, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. Our power steering pump, the cap is present and tight between add and full, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. Next, I want to check my air compressor, okay? Make sure that is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. That unit is gear driven. All of my wires have no corrosion. All of my hoses have no leaks. All not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's go to our steering shaft. Make sure we have no more than 1 inch play. The U-joints attached to it has been recently greased. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our steering box, that is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. We checked all our hoses, but we'll do it again to make sure they have no leaks, not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, properly mounted and secure. From this point on, I will check that side just like this side. Starting with my steering linkage. I have my pivot arm, my drag link, my steering knuckle, my steering arm, and my tie rod. All of these castle nuts and counter pins are present and tight. All of these units have been recently greased, and they are all not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our brake hose and line. This is our ABS line, which is free of corrosion. Hose have no leaks. Both not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's go to our brake chamber and clamp. The clamp is present and tight. This is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Slack adjuster and the push rod. When the brakes are applied, no more than 1 inch. When the brakes are applied, no more than 90-degree angle. When the brakes are not applied, it has no more than 1 inch free play. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's go to our drums and linings. The linings are at least a 1/4 inch thick. The drums have no spider cracks. Both free of oil and grease, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's go to our suspension. Front suspension leaf springs are not shifted or missing. Front mount, middle mount, and the rear mount are all present and tight. Both of the U-bolts are present and tight, and the shocks has no leaks. All are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's go to the front steer tire. At least for 30 seconds of a tread, there is no abrasion, bulges, or cuts from the inside out, even wear, and this tire cannot be recapped. Not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, properly mounted, secure with no leaks. Our rim has no illegal welds. The valve stem cap present and tight. It is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. Let's check all of these lug nuts. No rusty trail would indicate looseness. No shiny threads would indicate strip nuts. They are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Hub seal. No leaks, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Come to the side, we want to check our mirror bracket and our door. To make sure the door opens and closes correctly, we have no leaks on the rubber seal, and it's not missing, not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our door and mirror brackets are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's check our battery. Our batteries on the inside of the box are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted, secure with no leaks. The wires are no corrosion, not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's get to these steps and the catwalk. They're all free of trash and debris, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. I want to check this depth and the fuel tank. The cap and straps are present and tight. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure, neither one of them leaking, and no illegal welds on our fuel tank. We want to check this exhaust. The exhaust is down here on this truck. All the clamps are present and tight. No black soot marks, which indicates leakage. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. While we're down here, let's check all this drive shaft to make sure it's free of trash and debris, and it's been recently greased. All of it's not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's check this frame. From the front bumper to the rear mud flaps, all of my cross members are present. We have no illegal welds, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. All right, let's go to the back of the tractor. We have these splash guards. They're both present at least 3 inches off the ground, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. All right, now I want to go to the brakes. Well, matter of fact, we're going to the back axle. I will check this axle like that axle. That side like this side. Let's start with the brakes. Our hose in line again. Hose have no leaks, line free of corrosion, not cut, frayed, dry, rotten, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our brake chamber and clamp. The brake chamber and clamp is present and tight, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. Let's check our slack adjuster and push rod. Slack adjuster. When the brakes are applied, it should go no more than 90 degrees. When the brakes are not applied, it has no more than 1 inch plate. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. The drums and linings behind the rear wheels. The drums had no spider cracks. The linings are at least a 1/4 inch thick. Both free of oil and grease, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's do this rear suspension. The leaf springs are not shifted or missing. Front mount, middle mount, and now we have the rear air mount under the airbag. They are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Both of my U-bolts are present and tight, and the shocks has no leaks. All of those, including the torque arm, is present and tight. All of those are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our airbag, to make sure that is not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, properly mounted, secure with no leaks. All right, now we want these rear wheels. The bud spacing in between them is free of trash and debris. These are evenly worn, at least 2/32 inch of a tread. No bubbles or bulges from the inside all the way to the out. Not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, probably mounted, secure with no leaks. I can check the air pressure with a rubber mallet or air gauge. Also on my steer tires, I can check the air pressure with a rubber mallet or air gauge. All right. All of my rims, no illegal welds. Valve stem cap is present and tight. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted, secure. All of my lug nuts. No rusty trails, which indicates looseness. No shiny threads, which indicate strip. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure. My axle seal, it is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure with no leaks. All right, now we would like to go to the rear of the tractor to make sure both of the mud flaps are present, at least 3 inches off the ground, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure. Let's do our coupling area. All of these mounting bolts are present and tight. The platform, right here, is present and tight. The fifth wheel skid plate is present and tight. The locking pins, fully engaged in lock position. The release arm, fully engaged in lock position. And our locking jaws are fully engaged in lock position as long as with the fifth wheel has been recently greased. These are all not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. We have no visible daylight between our fifth wheel and our apron, so we are coupled correctly. The kingpin, which is inside the fifth wheel now, is attached to the apron. The apron is attached to our trailer. These are now not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure. We have our emergency line, our service, and our electrical. Our air hoses have no leaks. Our electrical line has no corrosion. All not cut, frayed, dry, rot, loose, probably mounted and secure. Our air connectors and our electrical connector. Air has no leaks, electrical no corrosion. All not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure. Let's go to the front of the trailer. I'm gonna check my header board from top to bottom, side to side. No holes, no dents. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure. Let's check our frame. Our frame on our trailer, from the front header board to the rear doors. All of these cross members are present. We have no illegal welds and no holes in the floor. That is not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure. Landing gear. Both feet are present, fully raised, free of trash and debris. Crank arm is in the lock position, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, probably mounted and secure. All right, our trailer release arm, and our trailer tandem locking pins are fully engaged in the lock position, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Back here, I will check this axle like that axle, that side like this side. All right, let's start on the inside here. We have our brake hose. Our brake hose has no leaks, not cut, frayed, dry, ride, loose, properly mounted and secure. We have our ABS line that's back here as well to make sure it's free of corrosion, not cut, frayed, dry, ride, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our brake chambers and clamp, present and tight, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted, secure with no leaks. All right. Our brake drums and linings. The drums has no spider cracks. The linings are at least a 1/4 inch thick, both free of oil and grease, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Since we're under here, let's do our suspension. This is air ride equipped. All right, we have airbags, not cut, frayed, dry, ride, loose, properly mounted and secure with no leaks. All right, we have our shocks, no leaks, not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. And we have a front mount and a rear air mount. They are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. All right, we can come over from under here. Check our rear wheels. The wheels have evenly worn. There is no trash or debris present in the bud spacing. From the inside to the out, no bubbles, no abrasions, no cuts, frayed, dry, ride, loose, properly mounted, secure with no leaks. I can check the air pressure with a rubber hammer or an air gauge. Okay? Now we want to check our rim. Our rims have no illegal welds. Valve stem cap present and tight. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted, secure with no leaks. All of our lug nuts. No rusty trails, which indicates looseness. No shiny threads, which indicate stripped nuts. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Our hub meter and our hub seal. Hub seal has no leaks. These are not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Both of our mud flaps are at least 3 inches off the ground, 2 to 3 inches off the ground. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's go to the back of our trailer. We're going to check our trailer doors from top to bottom, side to side. All our hinges are present. All our handles work correctly. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. Let's check our ties to make sure we don't have any excessive chain. And the latch is on the side of the trailer. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. DOT bumper is present and tight. Not cracked, bent, broken, loose, properly mounted and secure. All right, that completes it right there.